Alright YouTube, let's test out something new. My previous attempt using this stuff didn't work out too well, and I decided just to go ahead and delete the video. But as soon as that other piece cures, we can figure out where I went wrong. I'll go ahead and mix this up real quick. Stuff only takes about a minute to settle or cure, but a full cure takes about an hour. Add a little bit of Elmer's glow-in-the-dark glue. I think what I'll do is just do a little spot here and there. Let it cure. Then do another piece, do another layer. If the visual or view is a little blurry, it's because I've got my phone sitting on top of a clear container, and as you see, the cans to the side, it's just holding it up until that's just so I can see if this is can't get my words right tonight. See if that would help, so that way y'all can actually see me stir some of the stuff. Ooh, this stuff is starting to get warm. Well, at least I got more of a charge than I did the last time making one of these videos. Trying to fix it to where I don't have to pause anymore. But this stuff here is only about $3 or $4 at Walmart. Next time I think I'll go with a 5-minute epoxy. Just trying to see if this would work as a good resin replacement, so because unfortunately resin can get a little expensive. Just don't think any of y'all would like to see the the previous one because it just somehow it turned white on me. I either mixed it up too quickly or added too much of the two glues. I'm just trying to make something nice, something clear, and then I don't have to use an oven for it for a change. Go ahead and zoom out a little bit. Oh wow, that stuff is already cured. Alright, let's I think I'll add a little bit of food coloring, and then we'll add some more of the epoxy. Oh, that is really looking different. Just make sure this time I don't really stir like the first. Oop. I don't even think I want to show y'all my first attempt. Wasn't even trying to clear it all, but that's what a failure looks like. Maybe I might be able to trim it down and make it into something small. Because even though this stuff isn't very expensive, you still don't want to waste any of it. Can't wait to pull it out of this thing and see what the whole thing looks like. It's going to be really interesting. Ah. Get a little bit of olive oil here. Oop. bit of glue right there on the top. Alright, let's go ahead and mix this up. I cannot wait to pull this out and see what it actually looks like. While we're waiting a couple minutes for that to cure, I'd like to show y'all the handle that I've been working on, because the handle is so small. Once I'm done making this small piece, I'm gonna zoom out and give y'all a much better view of this. But I think this handle is too small to do my river flow pattern I was planning on doing. Here's one of the blanks that's going to be my handle. There's just trying to zoom in and it's not letting me, or trying to focus. I meant to actually make this part of the last video with the handle and the blanks, but by the time I hit stop I was like, oh boy, forgot all about that. Sorry guys. But yeah, this is gonna be my brand new mallet, or this may be my new mallet, but this one's a lot smaller and I don't think I'll be able to merge the two together. Thought I had about 3 or 4 of these, but apparently I lost one somewhere. Oh, never mind. It's actually, I forgot I had all 3 in here. Sorry it's taking so long just to grab this thing. It's just not wanting to slide out. Ah, there we go. And there is blank number 3. Before putting all these up, I'll make sure to zoom out and give y'all a much better look at each one. But it looks like it's about time for one more layer. Still feels soft in a couple of spots, but that could be because of the olive oil. That first piece, I forgot the olive oil entirely until after I poured it in there. That's why I deleted the video, because it just, that little piece just didn't turn out the way I was hoping for. Now with this, I think I might just keep this one clear. Oh wow. That's the end of that tube. Now, I actually picked these little cups up at Ingles. First one I pulled out of the pack ended up not working out the way I wanted to. Even though I didn't do a project with it, I was just testing its strength, and come to find out these little things are not that strong, so whew. I swear this epoxy stinks. I have to open my bedroom door here in a second. That is really interesting. Cannot get this camera to focus. I have no idea what's going on with it. Ooh, that is warm. This may be one of the ugliest things I've ever made. Just hopefully we can find out together. if I decide to add any more layers to this, I'm just going to put the glue on top, let it dry and settle until this entire cup is pretty much full, and then I think I'll use my other color of epoxy to fill in around the top and pop it out, and I should have an interesting little piece. After this cools, I think I may take a break, wait for it to cool, and then we can start removing it. See y'all in a few minutes. Alright, YouTube, let's go ahead and remove this, because I got the olive oil using as a substitute. Sort of cracked it trying to loosen it up. Okay. Ooh. Oh, and that bottom layer was actually solid. That's what happens when you use just a little too much olive oil. But as an experiment, still kind of interesting looking though. And it will actually glow in the dark. Yeah, that was not supposed to happen. Well, as soon as I get some more epoxy, we will do this. We will re-add these. I just gotta do is get the olive oil off, clean these off so I can melt those back down into some pieces that you're used to seeing. Just much better shape. Here's the cup from the last one. Just put those in there. Alright guys, here we go. See if we can get this phone to focus this time. Ah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clean that off, unfortunately, because the Apparently I just couldn't get it mixed all the way, but if you mix it too much, it'll just turn into the same blob of mush that the first one turned into. But you know, it's not too bad. I'm just gonna try to fix things, try to fix it a little bit, and just try to clean it up a little bit, get that taken care of, and then I'll just, next time I do, I'll drop these pieces right into I'll drop it right down into the new epoxy, because I am not wasting this. But it's just really soft. But even though I've been working on this for almost an hour, because I paused for at least 15-20 minutes. But at least this will glow in the dark. But I guess I'll see y'all next time. Oh, before I go, now y'all can see a much more detailed look of my blanks. But I don't think I can combine all three of them, unfortunately. Because sometimes that doesn't always work. So I may add a little bit more material to this. As you can see here, I patched up a nice little area here. These lids were a mistake, but it took me too long to actually do this, so I'm still going to use the blank. Just needs a little bit extra work. Then I can add it to my handle. And if there is enough space, maybe I can put a river flow pattern like right in here. It'd be a very small one, but I would like to go bigger. I've actually thought about sanding it all the way around and then figure out a way to just do like a resin, like a blue resin mix, or my plastic material to go all the way around it. But it's not exactly what I've been just trying to get my thoughts together on how I'm doing this. This took a lot of sanding. Love the detail. I'm just trying to find out what would go good with this. Something will bring out the color, because after I get the blank material onto it, making it into a mallet, I'll be able to do a nice wax on it if I go that far. It's amazing how soft this is, but hopefully it'll cure here in a few hours. Thanks again for watching.